What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back again with a new video. Today, it is time that we go back to the state of New York because we got a breaking segment from the state of New York. New polling data shows Lee Zeldin is truly picking up steam in the great state of New York. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, also follow that Twitter account in the description down below, and also join the channel. That is right, folks, for just 10 cents a day, you can join Real American Politics, only 10 cents a day. Recommend you join because it's fairly cheap and helps support the daily content. We all love that daily content, so I hope you join today. Alright, folks. This is major news out of the state of New York. So, I made a video a couple days ago explaining why I think Zeldin could win. And I got bashed for it a lot. Well, new polling data from the state of New York, not just Trafalgar, but Marist College, one of the worst pollsters in the country, one of those pollsters that oversamples Democrats by significant amounts, has Lee Zeldin within a 10-point margin of the hooch for likely voters. This is huge. If you don't know, Marist College oversamples Democrats by 5 to 6 points, potentially 7, 8 points at times. If they have Zeldin within 10 points, you know this race is be close. And I got a lot of crap for saying Zeldin could win. I'm sticking to my guns. I'm still going to say he has a legitimate shot of winning. Now, this isn't the only poll. Trafalgar has him within the margin of error. McLaughlin, which was an eternal, has Zeldin down by 6, etc. Siena, you know, it's whatever. Data for Progress, Democrat pollsters, they almost have it within 10. You could keep going, you realize pollsters that have a likely voter screen and more than 600 likely voters show this race is going to be competitive. So, I think it's going to be closer than people expect. And I want to show you also why I think this Marist College poll could also be undersampling Zeldin's support. Like I said earlier, they do love to overstate Democrat support in the state of New York. Alright, just generally speaking. Now, let's go up to the approval ratings, because this is when I realized immediately, okay, we have a ball game here. Look at Biden's approval in New York. 48% approve, 49% disapprove. That is not good. If you don't know New York, one of the most Democrat states in the country, if the Democrat incumbent president is below 50% with approval, that is usually a telltale sign you're in deep shit. Alright, now again, this doesn't mean everything because governor's elections are definitely different breed of elections than federal elections. But even then, look at some of these key demographics. Independent voters, this is the key one. Negative 25% approval with independent voters. Look at New York City, a group that he got 76% of the vote with, only 65% approve. Look at the burbs, 41% approve. Upstate New York, only 38%, when he essentially tied Trump in this region. And you look at income, of course, less than $50,000, they approve of Biden a bit more, but barely. $50,000 or more, they disapprove of him. So every major group disapprove the job that Joe Biden is doing. But mostly this group here, Latinos and white voters. Once again, it proves my point, the Latino shift is not a fluke. It's continuing in even New York. If you're below 50% with Latinos in New York, who are not your traditional Cubans, they're not Cuban voters, they're Puerto Ricans who, you know, AOC, enough said. But point is, if they even disapprove the job of Joe Biden, you're in deep trouble, alright? Now, as for the governor's poll itself, you scroll down here, and where is it? Right, nope, past the Senate race. Here we go. Zeldin's at 41% with registered voters, but 44% with definitely voted in November, aka likely voters. And look at some of these subgroups. The Hooch is at 65%, once again maxed out at what Biden's approval is. Now you look at the burbs, it's essentially tied. I think a lot of these voters in the burbs and upstate, they're going to vote for Zeldin, these undecided voters. Why? Look who is undecided. It's mostly white, non-college graduate voters. And there's a lot of these working class voters still undecided. I mean, the Hooch is not going to get 70% of less than 50,000. She's pretty much maxed out with these less than 50,000 voters. Same thing with these 50,000 or more voters. She basically really can't gain much more. So you look at more of these demographics. Look at Latinos. Zeldin's almost at 40% with these voters. You just keep doing some basic math here, and you start to realize, oh yeah, Zeldin has a shot here of potentially upsetting the world. He's winning independents by 14. And these remaining independents, you know they're going to disapprove the job of Joe Biden. You just know it. Look at Hooch's margin with independents, 35%. What is Biden's approval with independents? Let's go right here. Let's see. Yep, 34%. So you know these remaining independent, undecided voters, they disapprove the job of Joe Biden. They just do. And that's what I'm telling people. This race is going to be a lot closer than I even originally expected. I thought Zeldin could maybe get within 15. Now, within 10 points seems kind of likely. Now again, things could absolutely change. We're a couple weeks from the election. But these polling data, the polling data we're getting, is in particular the crosstabs, they're telling me this is a good sign for Zeldin that he could potentially get this race a lot closer than anybody expected. But we just got to see, folks. And it just, but I just think it's going to happen. I truly think it's going to happen. When you look at these undecided voters, again, a lot of them are from New York City. Yes, I understand that. But what part of New York City? The Hooch is not going to win all of these remaining New York City voters. They disapprove the job of Joe Biden. And they're independent New York City, it appears to be working class voters. So that's why I'm saying that, Zeldin, you have a shot here. There is a shot for Republicans to win this race. And if we lose this race by like a half point, kind of like New Jersey, because we didn't spend enough money, I'm going to be pissed. But hopefully, Zeldin somehow pulls off the upset. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, join the channel, follow that mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.